cozy. This ambience on my telly does not represent what is going on outside yet. In London it has been really, really cold and frosty. I feel like I start every video, or most videos, giving you a bit of a weather bulletin. Anyway, today I am freshly showered, which doesn't really happen in the morning. I tend to shower at night, but I am freshly showered. I have not washed my hair, but that's okay. I've put on a cozy fleece, and I've put on some moisturizer, and yeah, we're rocking no makeup today. No makeup, no makeup, no makeup, because it is Sunday, 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 Sunday. This video is inspired by Bee's ASMR. She did a wake up with me, maybe she did multiple wake up with me videos where she just does her skincare and just chats. Today I'm going to have some breakfast, so I have some black coffee here. And then I made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I am 5 years old, but with the crust because I am almost 30 years old, so you do the math. Anyway, so today's Sunday. I don't have much planned except some cleaning around the house. I want to watch a movie. Actually, yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to tell you about the movie that I want to watch. But first, let me have a sip of my coffee. Yum. Actually, not yum. I would rather have some milk and sugar in it, but we are out of sugar completely. And the milk that we currently have curdles in my coffee. I find that some vegan milk, that is, I find that some plant-based milk curdle in milk, curdle in coffee or tea when you put them in cold, and of course the beverage is hot. Peanut butter and jelly ASMR, I guess. Let's have a bite. So, I have recently read The Eight Mountains by Paolo Cognetti. Absolutely wonderful novel. It won some prizes, and it was adapted into a film, I want to say in 2023 or 2024. No, I think it's 2023. And the book is just so... I read it in like 5 days. It was my first read of 2025, and I'm very proud of that because I read it so fast. Granted, I was on holiday, so I had time, but I was also really locked into the story. It's a very contemplative story about it follows mainly one boy, one man, from childhood to adulthood, and it's set in the mountains, in the Alps, specifically in the Alps that border, not signify, but anyway, the border between France and Italy, which are Alps that I know. Well, if I say I know about Alps, it sounds like I know about mountains. I've just been there in my childhood multiple times. But anyway, it follows this friendship between these two boys, but we mainly hear story of these two, first boys and then men, you know, and their struggles with family dynamics, their struggles with, I guess, feelings, emotions, masculinity, solitude, and loneliness, and all these things. But the common thread, or like the one thing that is consistent in their lives, is their friendship. And it really, reading it really reminded me of My Brilliant Friend. Now, My Brilliant Friend is of course stretched over 4 books, and it's way more dense in plot. Not much happens. Well, there's some important plot points in the mountains, but for the most part it's very contemplative and very just like, yeah, I don't know, you can really immerse yourself in this like mountain setting and the fields and the boulder, the snow, and the cows. I don't know. But yeah, so it really reminded me of My Brilliant Friend, but just gender swap, which was really interesting. So I'm hoping to watch a movie today since I finished the book. You know, the more I drink black coffee, the more I get used to it. If you get some good coffee, it's really not that bad. I'm drinking Dark Hearts coffee. I don't know if I said it already. I'm not sure if it's a special blend, I can't remember. But anyway, we make it with the AeroPress, which is very neat. And well, there's a bit of moving parts to clean, but I reckon all coffee maker things, all methods of making coffee have different moving parts that you have to clean, of course. Anyway, so yeah, I'm looking forward to watch a movie. I'm looking forward to some cleaning. I just want to really start. I say start the month, but we're already almost halfway through the month of January. But yeah, I really want to just have a clean space, have a shelf that is so dusty. It has been dusty for a long time, so I really want to wipe that down. Yesterday I cleaned this whole space that I'm in right now, which is my living room and also my kitchen. So I did a big clean. But yeah, my boyfriend always teases me, not teases me, but always says that I love cleaning, but it's not true at all. It's not true at all. If I could snap my fingers and have a clean room, I would, because I don't enjoy, well, I guess sometimes it is nice to put on your headphones and clean, but only certain things and only certain times. For the most part, I would rather snap my fingers and have a clean room than actually doing the cleaning, you know. Or if I have all the money in the world, I would have someone, I would pay someone to clean my house every single day. smart telly, whereas the older one was not a smart telly, and we would make it smart with the Amazon Fire Stick. So it's definitely newer, but I don't know, the image does not feel, I don't know, maybe I have an untrained eye for technology and screen resolution. I feel like that a lot of times, even with phones. Like, yeah, you can see with the, say, camera quality, the photos are better on one phone than the other, but I don't know, a lot of times I'm like, that's such a small difference that in day-to-day use you wouldn't notice if you have a lesser, like an older phone. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or maybe I don't care enough. The other half of the sandwich, I was just, I love sourdough bread. I love artisanal bread. And I had tons of delicious bread in Italy. That was my ankle cracking. I had lots of delicious bread in Italy over the holidays. But then, I don't know why I was craving just white bread. I don't know why. So that's why I'm having peanut butter and jelly on white bread. It is honestly really cold in here. I have the heating on, but the radiator is all the way there, so. Well, since we were talking about books and movies, I will tell you that so after I finished The Eight Mountains, I started Eileen by Ottessa Moshfegh, and I'm not going at the same pace as The Eight Mountains, not even by, what's the saying? Anyway, I'm nowhere near finishing that in 5 days. But I also feel like I'm on a bit of an Italian reading kick. I feel like I should just order some Italian literature, some Italian books, because I'm just in the mood for reading that. Yeah, so Eileen, so far so good. It's really giving. I'm imagining Eileen as the same Maud. I don't know if you've ever seen the first movie by Rose Glass. Rose Glass did Love Lies Bleeding, but her first movie was Saint Maud, which is a horror movie, a religious horror movie about a nun. And that's all I'm gonna say. I really liked it. I remember I watched it at the cinema on Halloween, I think, or like near Halloween time, and it was really fun. But yeah, so Eileen describes herself as a very, I don't know, a bit of a prude. I think she uses that term. And a bit of a secluded, isolated woman in her early or mid-20s. She works at a penitentiary, at a prison, but she has an admin job. But she also had quite a hard, do I have jam on my face now? She had quite a hard upbringing with an alcoholic father, and her mother died when she was young or something. So, there's deeper psychological reason as to why she's maybe a bit, I don't know, yeah, alone and lonely, and also just closed in herself. She has a crush on one of the prison guards that is described as I'm imagining a very tall, muscular, manly man. And again, she describes herself as just like a thin, almost like, I don't know, yeah, just like a small, thin woman with dark brown hair. And yeah, so if you've seen Saint Maud, that actress, I can't remember her name, she's great. But yeah, in the movie, she has dark brown, long hair, and she is quite just like thin and like small. So far so good. Maybe I can read some more today. I keep feeling I 3 serums on rotation, and now I only have 2. So I don't use them. I don't use a serum every evening. Sometimes I just use face cream, which I think is the key to keeping it simple sometimes. But I basically just have a retinol, and then I have a salicylic acid toner. Is not a serum, but a toner. And so I alternate those two, giving my skin a break in between. So sometimes I just use face cream, and I think the skin is looking good. I mean, I can definitely see the wrinkles, or like the fine lines. What qualifies as a fine line and what qualifies as a wrinkle depends how deep they are. I don't know. I mean, it's quite deep. You can see it even through the camera. This one over here, and then I have this one that is quite prominent. Just random talk, but I've considered trying Frownies. I mean, people say they're amazing because I don't think I would ever get injections in my skin. But Frownies are basically, they are, let's say, plasters for your face, but they're not. They're stickers for your face. And they start off as, they're hard, but then you put water on them and you put them kind of like a nose patch, right? They start off as like a bit hard, but then they become soft with water and you put them on. But then they dry again, and so they essentially train, this is a funny face, they train your muscles, or like they don't train your muscle, but they train your skin to stay in a relaxed position, because during the night you will go like this, but this movement will be stopped by the Frownie. Does it make any sense? It's a technology that has been around since I think the 80s, and it's like a well-known, easy way to relax wrinkles without injections and without any weird creams. My tummy is making so much noise. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't pick up on the mic. Ow. Spacing out a little bit. But yeah, so Frownies, if you know anything about them, I've also seen some people on TikTok use silicone scar tape, and I see why they would be very comfortable. But then I've also seen some dermatologists say that will not do anything, because the whole point of the Frownie is that it dries down and it locks in the relaxed position of your face. On the other hand, the silicone scar protecting thing, it's exactly that. It should protect a scar. So of course it has to bend with your body. Like if you have a scar on your knee, of course this tape is protecting the scar, but you also have to be able to bend your knee. So I don't know. Just find it interesting that I'm even interested in this type of stuff, because I shouldn't care about it and I shouldn't even be phased. If anything, I should celebrate getting older, and this means that I've been very, I don't know, that I've been expressing myself with my face. But yeah, I guess we live in a society, so I am susceptible. I don't know, I can get influenced by this type of stuff. But
relax.